Porsche Cayenne electric, 800-volt tech and 600 kilometers range. Will it steal the luxury SUV crown? Porsche just dropped a technical bombshell. An 800-volt Cayenne electric with a 113 kilowatt-hours function-integrated battery and a WLTP range of over 600 kilometers. Sounds like a hyper SUV on steroids, but can it actually replace the Cayenne's luxury, towing chops, and brand cachet? Today on eLux Motors we break down the facts, the hype, and what this means for buyers in the USA, UK, and Australia. I read Porsche's press release and multiple prototype reviews, so you don't have to. I'll flag confirmed specs, separate real benefits from marketing, and tell you what to watch before you drop a deposit. Segment 1. The headline specs. Straight to the headlines. Porsche confirms a gross 113 kilowatt-hour battery, a high-voltage 800-volt architecture, and WLTP range above 600 kilometers. The pack is function-integrated, meaning it's bolted to the chassis in 6 replaceable modules to add rigidity and improve dynamics. Porsche also states the Cayenne electric supports up to 400 kilowatts DC fast charging, 10 to 80% in roughly 16 minutes under ideal conditions. Those numbers are real, and they reposition the Cayenne as a true long-distance luxury EV. Impressive on paper, but numbers don't capture the whole picture. Let's dig into why Porsche engineered it this way. Segment 2. The clever engineering 2. Porsche's clever moves, double-sided battery cooling, predictive thermal management, and a function-integrated pack that doubles as structure. That lets the SUV stay fast and repeatable on long runs. Porsche claims the prototype even beat SUV records in hill climb tests. The 800-volt system means lower current and high power, enabling sustained 400 kilowatts charging and better thermal stability for high-output driving. In plain terms, it's built to be a Porsche you can charge fast and drive hard repeatedly. Pause 0.6s. Segment 3. Performance and trims. Porsche will offer multiple trims, base, S, and turbo, with power ranging from roughly 500 horsepower up to nearly 1,000 horsepower in the turbo. The top turbo can reportedly hit sub-3 second 0 to 60 miles per hour times, while still towing over 7,716 pounds in test configurations. This is Porsche's message, an EV that can be both a canyon carver and a heavy-duty family hauler. That's unusual and exciting. Segment 4. Charging and real-world range. Real-world range is always the tough part. WLTP greater than 600 kilometers is impressive, but WLTP tests are generous compared with EPA numbers. Car and driver's prototype testing suggests an EPA-style range near 320 miles, 515 km. Expect actual results to vary by trim, wheel size, and driving style. That 400 kilowatts fast charge capability is a game changer if the charging infrastructure supports it, and Porsche says it will use NACS connectors for DC charging, which matters for US buyers. Segment 5. Luxury features and daily usability. This isn't just brute force. Porsche added active ride suspension for comfort and handling, a richer AR head-up display, advanced climate systems, and even wireless inductive charging options for home use. Interior quality aims at the top of the luxury SUV segment. Think bespoke trim, tech, and long-distance comfort. Porsche also insists the Cayenne electric will be sold alongside gas and hybrid Cayennes, not replacing them. Segment 6. What buyers in USA/UK/AUS should care about. If you live in USA, UK, or Australia, here's what matters. Charging network. 400 kilowatts peak is only useful if fast chargers nearby support it. US NACS adoption helps, but check local ultra-fast availability. Real prices and trims. Expect premium pricing for turbo variants. Estimate a high six-figure entry for top trims in US dollar to pound sterling per AUD once taxes and options are added. Service and parts. Porsche will produce gas and EV Cayennes together in Slovakia. That helps parts flow, but early adopters should expect allocation lotteries and waiting lists. Towing and usability. If you tow heavy boats or trailers in Australia or the US, the Cayenne Electric keeps Porsche's towing credentials. That's a practical edge over many EV rivals. Segment 7. Myth busting and signals to watch. Quick myth bust. Myth: 800V means instant miracles everywhere. Not true. It helps fast charging and efficiency, but network and ambient temp matter. Myth: high WLTP means identical EPA range. Not true. Expect real-world numbers lower than WLTP. Signals to watch. Official US EPA figures. Porsche's announced US/UK/AUS pricing, and real-world long-distance tests from independent outlets. If those line up with Porsche claims, this SUV will be hard to beat. Final verdicts. Final take. The Cayenne Electric isn't just a Porsche name. It's engineered to be a true e-performance SUV, fast, usable, and surprisingly practical. For wealthy buyers who want performance and towing without compromise, it's a serious contender, but only if real-world range and charging infrastructure meet expectations. Want me to calculate estimated real final prices for USA, UK, or Australia? Drop your country in the comments, and I'll make a follow-up with numbers. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Elux Motors.